This mini ITX motherboard supports Meteor Lake PS socketed CPUs despite Intel denying any socketed Core Ultra chips. It looks like some form of socketed Intel Meteor Lake Core Ultra CPUs might just be coming to LGA 1851 socketed motherboards. Intel Meteor Lake Core Ultra CPUs hinted for industrial mini ITX motherboards with LGA 1851 socketed despite the blue team denying any such SKUs. iBase, an embedded and industrial PC component manufacturer, has become the first company to list its upcoming LGA 1851 socketed motherboards featuring support for Intel's Meteor Lake PS Core Ultra CPUs. Before talking about why we have reservations about this platform, let's take a look at the motherboard itself and what it has to offer. In terms of specifications, the iBase MI1002 is a very standard industrial design with a mini ITX form factor that is designed for entry-level solutions. It comes with a 4+2-phase power delivery solution and most importantly, features the LGA 1851 socket. This socket was designed initially for Intel's Meteor Lake S desktop CPUs, but those were canned in favor of the proper desktop launch, the Arrow Lake S CPUs. iBase is listing support for 14th General Intel Core Ultra CPUs codenamed Meteor Lake PS, which means that Meteor Lake will be available in some shape and form on socketed platforms, but DIY consumers shouldn't expect much. Other specs of the MI1002 motherboard include support for 2 DDR5 DIMMs with up to 64GB capacities, upkey Gen 4x4 slot, 2 SATA 3 ports, 3 M.2 slots, and a range of I/O which includes 2 25GB LAN ports, HDMI, DP, 2X Type-C, 4 USB 3.2 Type-A, 2 USB 3.2 Type-C ports, and 4 XCOM links. As far as the LGA 1851 socket is concerned, it's nothing new, and we have seen better iterations of this socket leak out either in real pictures or 3D renders. What we know is that the socket is largely similar to the LGA 1700 socket with extra pins, and a slightly altered layout, and supports the upcoming Arrow Lake S CPUs plus the newly disclosed Meteor Lake PS chips. Why we find this product odd is that Intel has already confirmed that there won't be a socketed version of Meteor Lake CPUs available, and all client PC platforms will utilize a soldered chip, BGA. These platforms include mini PCs and handhelds, which we have already seen coming out in the market. We even reviewed one high-end Core Ultra mini PC here. It looks like there is a demand for the Intel Core Ultra Meteor Lake CPUs within the industrial workstation market, and that could have prompted the release of a socketed version of Meteor Lake PS for those platforms. The launch will likely be very silent since there won't be a proper desktop SKU, but don't worry, as Arrow Lake S makes its entrance on the LGA 1851 platforms later this year.